Welcome back to Pokepaint, the series where I develop locations, concepts, and most importantly, new Pokemon for a hypothetical region, based on New England, Coloniar. This week on Pokepaint, we tackle the fossil Pokemon and the second gym of the Coloniar region. In that case, there's a lot for us to cover this week. With no time to lose, let's head south from Colopolis City onto Route 3. A windy, rocky path winding up to the foot of a nearby mountain. And although there are no mountains in the area in real life, think of this mountain as a well-exaggerated feature, equivalent to Plymouth Rock. On this route, Route 3, can be found Murkrow, Timber, and Roggenrola, as well as a Lumigate at night. The mountain that the player will find themselves approaching is known as Mount Origistone, from original and stone. In lore, this mountain was the first site of land that the Galarian explorers saw, and subsequently settled on as they came over the sea. Entering the mines at the base of Mount Origistone can be found more Pokemon, including Granix, Woobat, and Roly-Coly. There would be many workers and trainers to battle as you go along, and also a mining minigame, similar to the underground in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Here you could dig up all kinds of unique and special items and fossils, including Tyrantrum, Archean, and Phaetops, our first Coloniar fossil. So although Bastiodon and Shieldon are apparently supposed to be based on Triceratops, I've got to be honest, I don't really see it, and I wanted to rework the design concept. In fact, that's what both of our fossil Pokemon are going to be. They're going to be reworked concepts this week. Phaetops comes from the words Triceratops and the periodic table abbreviation for iron, Fe. I had a cool concept idea that I can't remember if I came up with or a friend suggested, that the Pokemon line would be covered in armored plating, like many dinosaurs were, and although back in prehistoric times the Pokemon would have been shiny and silver, now, due to having been fossilized, it is rusty and withered. It of course would be a steel rock type. The evolved form of Phaetops would be known as Tungstenatops, from the metal tungsten and of course Triceratops. And this Pokemon truly would be completely covered in armor plating. I think this Pokemon might have the ability Sturdy or Ironhead, something that really plays into how much of a tank this thing would be on the battlefield. So, putting a rusted fossil into our bag and digging further, we come across the fossilized pond and the Pokemon inside. For this, I'm blending two concepts: fossilized Pokemon and regional variants. I wanted to make a variant form of the Amora and Amoros line, I hope I'm pronouncing those right, and make them grass rock types because, I mean, look at them, they're brachiosaurs. If you ask me, they really missed an opportunity there. As I developed this line, I came to realize how similar it was to Tropius, and thought that in lore this Pokemon would be an ancestor to Tropius, and that maybe the two original lines were related to it somehow. or even that it might be a common ancestor to the both of them. With not much else to add, I'll leave you with the rest of these concepts. Leaving the Origistone mines and coming out into the light. You've come into Origistone Town, a bayside town surrounded on all sides by mountain and ocean. The only ways to leave town, besides boat, would be the mines to the north, where you just left, or the narrow cliff path to the south. But we're here, of course, for a gym battle. The gym leader of this town is Georgium Origistone III, the grandson of the original captain that settled in this region. Alike to the rest of his family, he is an explorer, which means his Pokémon are not of the Coloniar region. And with an air of uncertainty, the battle starts. He sends out a level 20 Nosepass, no doubt from his travels in Hoenn. This Pokémon is armed with the ability Sturdy, as well as a moveset of Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, Rock Blast, and Thunder Wave. With pointed rocks littering the field, it becomes a huge gamble to switch out. And with the added paralysis from the Thunder Wave, many people lose during this first match. But if you come out victorious, he will send out his level 20 Minior, from, of course, Alola. With the ability Shields Down, and a moveset of Shell Smash, Ancient Power, Acrobatics, and if all outs fail, Self-Destruct, Gym Leader Georgium rarely ever loses this battle, and now with his last Pokemon on the way, you can see why. He sends out his ace, a level 22 Alolan Graveler, with the ability Sturdy, and the moves Thunder Punch, Rock Slide, Rest, and of all things, Flamethrower. If by any slim margin you manage to wrestle his final Pokemon into the ground, you'll be presented with the Landfall Badge. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pokepaint. We'll be back soon with some more Pokemon designs. If you enjoyed this video and you want to suggest a new Pokemon, then please leave it in the comments below, because I'd love to make it a reality. Or if you just like art videos and you want to see more, then turn on the bell to get notified when I upload